This is a 5 on your side local news update.
And happy Friday to you. We're almost right into the weekend. Hopefully you got some plans this weekend that involve staying inside because it is going to stay cold through Sunday. Let's go ahead and check. Well, really even beyond that, but very cold through Sunday. This is the overall setup right now. If you look closely, you can see the flow out of the northwest. Of course, colder to the north. That colder is moving southbound. It'll move into our region. Well, it already has, but it will continue to stay here over the coming hours. You can see snow well off to our west. That will stay out of our area as well, so we're thankful for that. This is the problem right here. The air mass that has moved into our area, that's where it started. This little parcel of air, this cold air bubble, moved southbound through Canada from the Arctic right into Missouri and Illinois. Matter of fact, it went eastbound into Illinois, then turned west. This was yesterday, so this Arctic air is here to stay through the coming days. Temperatures across our region right now are in the teens for many spots. St. Louis, we're at 15 degrees right now. DeSoto, 22 degrees, 17 degrees in St. Charles. Looking over towards Perryville, 19. But further north, of course, colder Litchfield checking in at 13 degrees at this hour. Wind chill values closer to 5 to 10 degrees. That's what it feels like with that little breeze out there. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. We'll see increasing cloud coverage through this evening, becoming overcast. Maybe a few isolated flurries. Not widespread, no accumulations from it. Most of us don't see those, but it is something to be aware of. High temperatures today in the right around 15 to 16 degrees this afternoon. So again, we keep that cold blast in effect really through Sunday at about noon. We should get above 20 or 25 degrees as we get to the early afternoon hours on Sunday. But until then, Arctic cold air stays in our region. Bitter wind chills down to negative 15 degrees at times. That's mainly during the early morning hours where, of course, it's coldest. Temperatures right around 0 to 5 degrees at times. You factor in that wind. Again, you get down to negative 15 quickly. You can have some issues with that, so make sure you got plenty of extra layers on and don't have any exposed skin out there. Make sure your pets are well protected. So this is what we've been dealing with the last few weeks. Cold air down, moves through our region. We get a little bit of break, another little Arctic blast, looking well ahead into February now, and you can see more cold air. So get used to it. I was looking at some of the long-term forecast data. While we do get a brief reprieve in the 7-day forecast, I'll show you that here in just a moment, the extended forecast looking more and more like we'll be dealing with Arctic blasts off and on again. Some of that from the polar vortex being so weak up there right now. So again, tomorrow's highs will top out between 15 to 20 degrees. We will get some more sunshine, so that'll at least make it look better as you look outside. Perhaps a flurry today, perhaps a flurry tomorrow night. Most of us won't get in on that. Here's the overall temperature forecast. So we see we're 15 or 16 today, 17 or so tomorrow. As we get to Sunday, we double that. We're 30 degrees. Then we're in the upper 30s for Monday, mid 30s for Tuesday. Again, though, you get on the other side of that, it starts to get a little bit cooler there as well. The overnight lows, this is really the big issue. This is where we start out the day, starting in the morning hours. We're going to be about 2 or 3 degrees to start out tomorrow. Same for Sunday morning, but I just showed you those daytime highs for Sunday, so we do warm up somewhat during the afternoon. We start to see those overnight lows increase, so that's good news. But the wind chill values up until about 10 a.m. or so, both Saturday and Sunday, those will be in the dangerous territory with that very cold air. And you can see here, this is actually for this afternoon, wind chill values still in the single digits across the area. But tomorrow morning, 8:30 in the morning, showing negative 5 to negative 10 degrees widespread across the region. But by about 2 or 3 o'clock, we start to get a little better territory. The wind dies down, temperature comes up enough, should be okay outside. I mean, it's still going to be cold, but it won't be as dangerous with the very cold air in place. So Friday, well, today, tomorrow, and the first half of Sunday, that's our weather impact alert for that very cold Arctic air and the wind chill values being so low. Monday, we see highs back in the upper 30s. We do have a system that's going to try to move through here closer to Tuesday. Tuesday is probably the most likely day right now. At best, we're looking at about a 30% chance of rain, sleet, or snow, a little bit of a mixed precipitation type event. We'll keep a close watch on that. Again, the big story again this weekend, so make sure everybody's well protected as we get to the weekend.
This has been a 5 on your side local news update.